Scoreless draws, 1-0 wins here and there. But I think, and this is a slightly hot take for me, I think Liverpool's win over Burnley, in the manner that it happened and the game that it was, is probably one of the more interesting results that's happened this season. Because Liverpool, at the moment, have a pattern, don't they? There's last-minute winners, low XG shots, getting those 3 points over the line, whereas Arsenal so far have played, they beat United just about 1-0, but then some of your other results, especially at the Emirates, have looked good. Zubimendi's scoring some goals. He won 3-0. Gyökeres now has 3 goals in his 2 games at the Emirates. And there, we'd say it's the 2 teams at the moment who are the most firing, I think. Maybe Man City as well, after beating United on the weekend. 3-0, very convincing. But they're the 2 teams, I think, that most people are talking about in the title race. But I kind of want to pose the question, Liverpool, are they better so far this season, or are they getting worse of last season, or is what they're doing sustainable? Is this just the stuff of champions, as I know Alex has said on Twitter many times? Is it just winning these games of the stuff of champions? Or is the luck going to run out? And are they going to start, playing against Burnley, these games against Burnley, not getting the 7 minutes extra time that they've had before, maybe only getting 2 or 3, and seeing some draws in key games?
It's what you hope that's going to happen.
I will take issue with one thing you said there. And this is a discussion that I've already been involved with this morning. I would take issue with the word luck, and obviously I'm an Arsenal fan, but and the reason why I say this as well is because this kind of luck stuff has been levelled at us in previous seasons as well. If you win a game late, Dylan, right, it's not necessarily luck. It could be just the way the game plays out. If you score a goal in the 89th or 95th or 96th minute, or you score a goal in the first minute, you still scored. You still meant to score the goal. What about that win against Burnley was luck for you? What constitutes luck?
Well, I'm not necessarily saying they are lucky. I'm just asking.
No, but you use the word luck in your summary.
I think
it's more, they had to rely on a Burnley player messing up after failing to score.
Bro, we had 27 shots, they had 3. That is a ridiculous way to look at the game. There was one team trying to win that football match, and it wasn't Burnley.
Oh yeah, no,
they
I
did
agree.
well to hold on to a 0-0 for 95 minutes, but this is what
was it a penalty?
Of course it was.
Easily.
So exactly.
Easily.
So where's
how is it luck then?
And Salah steps up.
The question.
And Salah steps up. Now I think it's important for us to have this conversation because, no disrespect to you, but I've heard a few people saying that same thing, and I've jumped down their throat as well. It is not luck when Salah steps up after he's awarded a penalty, which, let's face it, was a penalty, converts it with aplomb. That is not luck. The goal they scored against Newcastle, okay, it was very late. Are you telling me that was luck? That was a fantastic goal. I mean, the Newcastle player didn't touch the ball in the lead up to that goal until they picked the ball out the net. That finish from a 16-year-old kid after that dummy by Szoboszlai, that reminded me, I said on the previous show, that reminded me of watching Brazil in the 70s. That's how good a goal that was. The goal they scored against us, my own team, Szoboszlai. Come on, bro. That was execution of skill at the highest
just taking
level.
Their chances,
not only that, when people said, but if he hits another, he could get another 100 like that, he won't score. 2 days later, the man did exact same thing for Hungary against Ireland.
Yeah, and also the word luck. Luck is winning the lottery. When 15 million people apply and you get drawn out the hat to win 10 million quid, that's luck. It's a mentality thing that is ingrained into our football club. We've got 47 last-minute winners in the Premier League era. The nearest to that is 29. This is a Liverpool thing. We keep going. Mo Salah after the game said we always push to the very end. We push to the limit. And also, I mean, for a Manchester United fan to be chatting about luck when in the 90s and mid-noughties, the Makeda goal, the last-minute winners, that was like they called it Fergie time. That wasn't because they were lucky. They did it every week. It's because it's a mentality thing. And I'll be honest, I don't expect Arsenal fans to relate. When they say, it's lucky, the luck's going to run out, you should be scared that Liverpool playing badly and still winning every single game. Wait till we actually start playing well.
No, you need to.
And we start really smashing teams up. The performance is there that matches the result. At the minute, playing badly and winning, fine by me, no problem at all. That is what champions do.
I just think totally just a chance of just having the last minute,
but what's lucky about scoring a goal in the last minute?
No.
You're frustrated, so you think it's luck, but it's actually not.
A handball to happen
It was
after.
a handball.
At least if they scored through the match, okay, but a handball at the last minute.
No, but
and then
John,
Mo
John,
Salah
John.
to step on and score. No,
Come on,
no.
John.
John, how is that
Come on,
luck?
John.
though?
No,
Tell me how that's
Look how
lucky.
upset he is. This is what it really is. It's because he's
And then they
angry.
want to buy East. No, I
look.
said they should not allow that. They shouldn't have taken the. Do you
This
think?
isn't
No, do you
luck.
think you're Real Madrid, bro? How are you trying?
Trent left us
No.
thinking he was going to join the Galacticos, and then we became the Galacticos. What John is displaying right
It's
now is a
unfair.
classic case of seconditis. You're so frustrated that the last 3 years you haven't won the league. You're looking at everyone who is winning the league and going, "Oh, I hate them. I just wish they would lose." Let's call it lucky, but actually, I'm just really annoyed that that's not us.
All right, let me
That's
use
what
let
it
me
is.
use
And
another.
You can admit that.
Nah,
It's
nah.
fine.
John's a professional fighter of
Yeah, big up,
of
John.
much
Didn't mean
repute.
it.
Yeah, if you're fighting somebody, okay, right, John, and this has probably happened to you, by the way, and you go into that last 2 rounds or last round, and then you knock the guy out,
Is that luck?
and then you hear your opponent say, "Oh, he was lucky." No, you meant to throw that punch. You set him up.
Come
You
on,
landed,
John.
and he went out. It's not.
What?
It's
Why
not.
you trying to
luck.
knock it
Laurie's
that
on
way?
fire
Why you
today.
come?
This is-
No.
No, but one of the
Sorry,
reasons
I'm
why
epileptic.
no, but one of the reasons why I got triggered when people, because I even got somebody stopped me in the supermarket yesterday and said the same thing. Liverpool lucky. I said no, they're not. It's not luck, bro. You have to give them credit, even though it kind of hurts me to say.
Yeah,
You
it
have to
does.
give them
It
credit
does.
because, as Alex says, you play to the final whistle. Some teams they've just better at doing that than other teams. Maybe they keep their concentration more. Maybe they're fitter. Maybe it's a combination of both. I mean, the Burnley lad who done that was poor on his part.
He's an idiot.
He should never have done that. Then we wouldn't be having this
ex-United
conversation.
Academy as well.
That's
It's not
Liverpool.
luck.
If you slip once, that's it with them. Have you noticed it? Like if you make one
Tiny
full
error.
of concentration, they're just being consistently attacking. They're trying.
So
But
it's
if
not luck
you
then?
slip, they
They
capitalize.
So it's not luck then. So it's not luck.
They
is it?
capitalize.
He's just
John,
frustrated.
John,
It's
I
not
wanna-
him. Look, he's got
Yeah,
grit
no, I
teeth.
wanna
And then
ask
he won the
John,
league,
what's
and then
your-
added Isak on it. It doesn't.
What's your assessment of Liverpool as a rival
Music
to
to my
Arsenal
ears.
for this league title?
Jesus.
How do you see Arsenal? Like, can you match up to Liverpool this season? Do you think? Because we've spoken a lot about saying how this is Arteta's probably final season to push for that league title and try and get it. If he doesn't do it again,
I didn't say that. I didn't say
no,
that.
no, like I think
I
like,
said he has to win a trophy. I didn't say he has to.
yeah, but
win
would
the
you
league.
take fourth in a Carabao Cup?
I wouldn't.
Personally,
Like,
I would,
exactly,
yeah,
like-
can't.
oh,
No,
what-
but John, you asked me. You
So what I think the situation with Arteta is he has to at the very least push for 38 games because you haven't.
Oh,
really
yeah, of
done
course,
that.
yeah, of course.
But I want to ask John, how do you assess Arsenal's chances against Liverpool given the first 4 games of the season? Because Liverpool have had 4. Obviously, they beat you at Anfield, and they've
how
had
hurt he
bar
is.
that we've had Arsenal have had 3 last-minute winners, but at the same time, Arsenal have looked very strong. You still look strong. You're scoring goals. You look very, very astute and easily you can win almost every game at the Emirates. Like, how do you assess it? And how do you feel
Okay.
after 4 games in?
There's a truth. I'm gonna get this one out of the way because Liverpool they won the league. Yeah,
Yep. Walked
last
the
season.
league.
Yeah,
Walked it.
they walked the league. All right, they walked the league. At first, it was just us and City. The thing is, and then Liverpool come out of nowhere again. Pow, come and take the
we
league,
were
and
top the
then
whole season.
they go and add one of the best midfielders out there and the strikers to there. Yeah, that's one. And then now us now, yeah. I just feel that okay, we whoop the little teams, yeah, little or mid teams where we're meant to. Like I don't even want to over celebrate. We're meant. What? We're meant to kick their ass.